Well, Mindoro out aggressively and letting a fusillade of punches go, and a couple of the body shots did get through, followed by a flashing right uppercut. He's pinned in his own corner is Camilleri, keen to try and fashion a clinch, but then just, beautiful two-shot salvo to the body from Mindoro, perhaps his best punches of the entire...
Taong 2024, para sa IBA Champions Night, kinasahan ng binansagang triggerman boxer ng Pinas na si Wiljon Mindoro, ang veteranong Australian boxer na si Joel Camilleri. Naganap ang laban sa The Agenda Arena sa Dubai, United Arab Emirates.
Wait. Two accomplished operators, and the man wearing the black trunks trimmed with gold is the undefeated professional Wiljon Mindoro. 14 fights, 2 contests of being in the United States, where he has produced a KO of the year candidate in July against Tyler Goodjohn, getting him out of there in the second round of a contest scheduled for 8. 2004 Olympic champion, still the last American male to claim Olympic gold. Claressa Shields, of course, took 2 Olympic titles in London and Rio. He said the ring IQ of Andre Ward is what he admires. He said that facing a puncher of this caliber and this repute really didn't hold any fear for him, which he scores with a flicking jab, then he doubled it up. He's been in with punches. He lands a looping roundhouse right. He says that the pressure that he will bring with his elusiveness is just render Mindoro to a straightened figure, and then he'll start looking for the KO. And in the meantime, Camilleri talked for the man from Melbourne. He moved to Sydney to manage the Costa Zoo, the Costa Zoo boxing school. His contest with Tim Zoo, moved into that role earlier this year. Right cross, left up, left hook to the body. Left hook on the inside, landed by Camilleri. That lead right hand, the left hand wandering around his quad and kneecap, darting laterally both left and right. Camilleri. Wiljon Mindoro seeking to pin him against the ropes, bringing square in there. He did get through the power driving right cross and unload a couple of punches to the body. Left hook after turning the tables, landed. He knows a thing or two about power, but not loading up everything within his shape. There's good right hand to the body, followed by left hook upstairs from Camilleri, but then Mindoro backing his man across the ropes with a forward foray, but keeping his composure under fire and answering with a single was Camilleri. Coming together with a right uppercut, but pulling the trigger first against the trigger man is Camilleri. Now backing him up to his own corner with nudging right upward trajectory from out of the line of sight of Mindoro, from around the kneecap, just cracked right into his face to disrupt his forward movement. Beautiful shot with that lead left from Camilleri. Approaching the halfway stage is the overhand right from Camilleri with a speculative shot. Continuing to move effectively laterally, both clockwise and counterclockwise. Mindoro quick-footed with his advances, trying to close the gap, but invariably the man breaking the standoff by letting his hand go first is Camilleri, and it's a disruptive staccato. Larry goes by the nickname of Kama KO, 14 wins of his 29 coming via the short route, remember, and there's that disruptive left hand once again, and of Camilleri. Mindoro, dynamic figure up in the boxing ring as he circumnavigates, his back skimming against the ropes. Again, just even though Mindoro made his man miss and came out of a crouch with a speculative overhand right to that. Well, Mindoro out aggressively and letting a fusillade of punches go, and a couple of the body shots did get through, followed by a flashing right uppercut. Pinned in his own corner is Camilleri, keen to try and fashion a clinch, but then just, beautiful two-shot salvo to the body from Mindoro, perhaps his best punches of the entire contest, as he sunk his feet into the canvas and got real leverage onto his shots. But now it's Camilleri walking down the knockout artist, and he's teeing away to the body before cuffing away with a right hook to the head in his battle for the Asian Continental title at 75 kilograms. But often, or sometimes, the puncher's instinct can be to just dig away harder. And even though they say they're prepared to go the distance, and no doubt physically they are, can sometimes play tricks in the mind of the expert finisher. That is what the trigger man has proven to be during his professional career to this point, having made his debut in 2019. But Camilleri, with a cuffing right center ring, is boxing a clever physical contest. Left-right combination not too far away from Mindoro, but Camilleri tucking up behind his shoulder to ward off the incoming fire. And again, it's a disruptive lead left that he's continuing to proffering the half-cover guard. There he fires an overhand right. The left hook which followed may have been accurate. Clocking up the miles on his fisticodometer as he glides around the perimeter of the ring. Camilleri Mindoro. Again, when Andy and I were observing him work out at the Rocky Road Gym, as a flashing left-right combination catches the advancing Mindoro from Camilleri. He's possessed of that timing that just produces a distinctive sound. Over, walked his man down, but Camilleri landing with the inside of the glove, and then an altogether cleaner right hand, and another one from Camilleri, followed by a left hook, boxing beautifully off the ropes as Mindoro tries to respond with a right uppercut of his own. But he's walked back across the ring, got a house in the boxing gloves of the left and right fists of Mindoro. Terrific work by Camilleri to smother the man from the Philippines. Looking for a right boxing. As for Mindoro, who bulldozed his man back to the ropes and lands with a right cross. Clever boxing out of the corner from Camilleri, who's remained responsible. But now he's beginning to be teed off upon by Mindoro. Is this a stoppage? No, it's a standing count. So, referee Valery Pastuhov stepping in with a standing count after hooks and uppercuts began to crash home against Camilleri. Oh, that's a beautiful right hand on the resumption, but now Mindoro has got his man going and he's seeking to demonstrate that he is a precise and merciless finisher once again. There's an awful long time to negotiate. Beautiful left hook, but then a right hand in response from Camilleri. But Mindoro really is finding the range on his punches now and wearing all of them flush. Is going to standing count. Back into the breach, steps Mindoro. Senses that he's got his man going, he's wrestled him down to the canvas. That gives him some brief respite. The referee wipes the gloves clean and he walks onto a shot, which was an uppercut, which sends Camilleri to the canvas to take the second count of the round. There's still a minute and a half to go in round number 4, and against a finisher like Mindoro, that could well be a long 90 seconds. Camilleri on the ropes above our commentary position, bobbing and weaving, trying to hold off, but he's taken a right uppercut and a towel has come in from Dino Billinghurst in the corner of the Australian Joel Camilleri, stopping this contest early. An exuberant celebration. But as is often the case when sharing a ring with a puncher, you've got to remain switched on for every moment that they remain upright.
You absolutely do, and we were wondering, weren't we, in between rounds, whether at the end of the third round there was a danger sign there because he was starting to fight Mindoro's fight more. Was that because he was confident? Was that because his feet were slowing down? And then right at the fight, but really he didn't want to be in. The referee seemed to give a standing count the first time around, which he shouldn't have done because there are no standing counts in professional boxing. You could have judged that.
And before we hand over the IBA Pro Asian Championship title, we have two special guest presenters, two icons of the sport, the real deals. Let me please introduce Mr. Kostya Tszyu and Mr. Manny Pacman Pacquiao. Number 4, the official time, 1 minute and 40 seconds of round number 4. Therefore, your winner by TKO from the Philippines, the Trigger Man, Wilton Mindoro.
So well done, Mindoro retains his undefeated record and extends his perfect case.
Sa panalo na ito ni Mindoro, bukod sa IBA belt, napanatili rin niya ang kanyang malinis na record na 14-0. Sabi ng kanyang nakalaban na si Camilleri na tunay daw ang lakas nitong si Mindoro, isa ring totoong mandirigma at may magandang future sa sports ng boxing.
So yan po ang gusto kong i-share sa inyo ngayong araw sa mga kaibigan at kababayan natin dyan sa Pinas, mga boxing fans at sa mga tulad kong OFW saan man panig sa mundo. Kumusta po kayong lahat dyan? Kung nagustuhan niyo po itong aking video, paki-like at kung pwede, mag-subscribe na din po kayo. At para updated kayo sa aking mga video, pwede nyo i-click ang notification bell. Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood. Shout out kay Mr. Minandro Domingo ng KSA, kay Mr. Brando Makatangay ng KSA, kay Mr. Ricardo Bernaldo Jr., Giay pa din ng Bahamas, kay Mr. Narciso Dupla, kay Miss Madam B at Bilma Reyes, kay Mr. Dong Tangloy Malyari, Jen Merdan Garcia ng Macau, Nerio Morcia, Billy Jubildad, Jan Maravillas at kay Mr. Edgar Balili. Maraming salamat po sa pagsuporta nyo sa aking channel.